we are to continue. Co-PCOs, live pa rin po tayo. You're joining us via Facebook Live. Eto na, may isa tayong maganda ulit at pampaganda pa na topic. We will talk about glowing up. Sige, naku. Ako lang ba excited dito? O naku, parang nahiya yung double eye bags ko dito. Pagpasensyahan nyo na yan, ganyan talaga. Pero ang susunod natin na speaker will be joining us to give us really more tips on really how to glow up, no? Kasi syempre, iba yung inner beauty and iba pa pagdadagdagan yan supplemented on how we represent ourselves in a very pleasing manner. Joining us this afternoon is our speaker from that stable brand of makeup here in the Philippines, from Avon. Okay, she is a makeup enthusiast and has been with Avon for mostly for sales training. She's happily married and a super mom to 4 kids. Joining us all the way from Lucena, Quezon. Good afternoon and thank you for joining us today, Ma'am Joy Guinto. Good afternoon, Ma'am Joy.
Hi, Miss Mia. And good afternoon to all our viewers in Avon. We say good morning. Kasi at sa morning daw pumapasok ang pera. Pag gabi at good evening na, palubog na daw ang araw, wala nang perang pumapasok. Totoo ba yun? But I'm so glad to be here. Thank you for inviting Avon over, Pika P. And I've enjoyed the show so far. I'm so happy, no, and enlightened with all of our speakers. So we talk about all the beauty tips that I want to show you. I'd like to first introduce to you Avon. Who are we as a company? So Avon is really more than just a beauty brand. We're known for lipstick. Some of you may already have smelled our fragrances. Some of you may have tried our skincare. Some may even have bought already instead of buying other toothpaste, go and buy our toothpaste. And I'm sure at some point in time, some of you have tried some of our products. But more than just our products, we are a global movement. And our clear purpose is really to empower women, make a difference in people's lives every day. So please watch this video on how we also contribute to our environment.
Our world has reached a critical point. While we're part of the problem, we can also be part of the solution. Together with Natura & Co., we begin our journey to achieving our 10-year sustainability vision to address our world's most pressing issues. Reach a 95% recycling rate, reduce our water intensity by 5%, reach net zero carbon emissions, and ensure 100% carton packaging with reusable, recyclable, or compostable materials. Because the best move forward is to give back more than we take, and in moving towards a sustainable Philippines, women will always be at the forefront. As Filipinas take the lead, Avon stands by them as they take charge and make significant changes in their homes and in their lives. The beauty of doing good is that no action is too small, and this is just the beginning of our journey in creating a better world for all. Watch me now.
And so that is Avon. And Avon really has, we are in the beauty of doing good, no? Humankind making a social impact, being planet kind, giving an environmental impact. And for women and men and all genders and races, we want to create a better future, which is also a better world for all. And most importantly, take care of the planet in which we live in. So just watch us make our world more beautiful in the next coming years as we also fight for our environment. So my question to our viewers right now, in the chat box, are you really ready to look naturally beautiful? When I say naturally beautiful, it means we don't want to look like someone else when we're wearing makeup, right? We just want to enhance what we already have. And so as I move forward, we will be talking about what are we going to apply to make ourselves look naturally beautiful, and what are the kind of tips that we will be that I will be sharing to you so that every day makeup becomes part of your regimen. So first of all, let's talk about the Avon Phase. First, we have to find out what are the kind of products we will be using and why we have to put on face makeup. So when we say face makeup, it means that we want to put on something on our face that won't change the contours of our face. It's something that we can use every day comfortably wherever we go. Face makeup enhances your facial tones. It gives you a brighter and radiant look. Just because we are working from home, or it's a pandemic, or you may not feel on point today, when you put on that makeup, you have a boost in your energy and makes you feel good. And so you also start to look good. And so it increases your confidence. So the first question is, what do I apply first? And what makeup should I be using? So the first base that you have to choose is whether you're going to use a liquid foundation, a pressed powder, or a dual powder foundation that usually has a refill when you buy this in Avon. The important thing to note is that you have to find out how it is going to react to your skin. So very important po yung focal points in makeup. So the first one is what I've been talking about the face. Find out first what kind of skin you have. Do you have oily skin, or do you have dry skin, or do you have a combination of both? And so when you buy your products, you know which one ang babagay sa'yo. So if you are oily, you may want to go to pressed powders. Liquid foundations are good also, and try to avoid the creams. If you are dry, if you have dry skin on the face, then we suggest you go for the creams, you go for the liquid base, and so it will give your face more moisture. Then we'll be talking about some points in the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. Okay, so first, what is uso? Anong uso ngayon? It's mask on, di ba? Whenever we go out, we know when we are in a virtual meeting with people outside when they are wearing masks. So just because you're wearing a mask, it doesn't mean that makeup is irrelevant, because it is more relevant than ever, because there's only one place people look at when you are on your face, when you are wearing a mask, and that is your eyes. So mask on, makeup ready. Let's watch this video.
Begin with the Avon Power Stay Concealer. Use this long-lasting concealer to prime the eyelids and brighten up under eyes. Use the brush end to tame brows and reveal their natural shape. Use the pencil end to outline your brows. Fill them in by following the natural direction of your brow hairs. Use mascara to make brows look fuller and stay in place the whole day. Set the eyelids using the lightest shade on the eyeshadow quad. This will make eyeshadow colors look brighter. Next, create the eyeshadow look with a dual-ended brush. Add the darkest shade on the outer corner and pull slightly into the crease. Blend the darker color outwards. Use the same color to add a smoky effect on your bottom lash line. Add a mid-tone shade to the middle of your lid and blend everything together. Add drama by drawing a thin line as close to the lashes as you can. Wake up the eyes by sweeping on mascara that works from morning to night. Get your masks up and let your eyes do the talking with Avon.
Ang ganda, dear viewers. Did you like that? What part of the video did you like on the mask on, makeup on? Kita natin, di ba, when we go outside, doesn't mean that you don't have to put on makeup anymore. Yes, of course you do. And narinig yun, a little more drama for your eyes, because that's where everybody is looking at. So when we take a picture and you have a mask on, we say, smile with your eyes, di ba? So here are tips and takeaways from what we just watched. So tip number 1 is, when you're wearing makeup, go for the lines. Just go for the lines. The lines are your eyebrows, where you will need your eyebrow pencils, the lines of your eyes, which are your lashes, and the natural line of your eyes, where you use your eyeliners. So lines on your face define your face with or without a mask. Sometimes when I go out, I don't feel like putting on color. I just put on everything that goes into the lines and I'm done. And I walk out the door and I'm done for the day. So Tip number 2 is, what do you want to do with your makeup? Do you want to go on natural, or do you want a fully contoured face? So it really depends on you. It depends on your mood. It depends on the occasion. Depends on the time of the day. And what's important is that we want to bring out the best features on your face. Remember that you were beautifully and fearfully made as is. You are beautiful as is. All you really have to do is find those really beautiful features and continue to enhance. So tip number 3 is, just go wear makeup that is smudge proof. You don't want to go outside with bleeding mascaras or bleeding lashes, diba? Or putting on a lipstick that will smudge all over your mask, and then at some point in the day you need to eat, and when you take off your mask, ta-da, your lips are all smudged. So if you're going out and you're going to put on a mask, just get a makeup that is smudge proof. All right, so that is how we look like mask on and makeup on. Now let me tell you about what we do almost every day, and this has been part of our life for the last 2 years. It's the video calls. And of course, it's better when we do video calls with our cameras on. And we don't want to look like we woke up like this 10 years ago, right? We want to look like I woke up like this beautiful. So let me show you a video on how to do a video call ready in just 5 steps. So please watch this video.
Look video call ready in just 5 steps. Apply cream to powder foundation for flawless matte coverage. With a fluffy brush, set foundation with pressed powder for shine-free skin. Let your eyes make a statement. Use a mascara that doesn't clump or smudge. With an angled brush, sweet blush on the apples of your cheek for that pop of color. Finish the look with your favorite ketchup-proof lipstick. With Avon, you're always ready for anything.
Ayan. So, di ba video calling? Have you noticed, dear viewers, that you try to put on makeup, you try to really look good, you put on those colors, and then the lights go on, and your nose disappears. Joke lang. Parang nawawala yung contour ng face. And bakit parang mas oily ang face ko than usual? Hindi naman ako oily. That is because we want to keep your makeup matte. Okay, anything that you put on your face that will sparkle when you are in front of the lights will make your face look oily. So keep it matte, and by avoiding the shine, ano nga po sabi sa video, just put on powder to set everything. So when you're setting everything, it means you're just setting everything on your face so that it doesn't just wash off, brush off, or drip off. Okay, yung sa mascara, pag pinapawis tayo. So we want to make sure that everything is matte, avoid the shine, just set with powder. Tip number 2 is avoid mascaras that clump. This is so very true because it makes your eyes heavy. So when you're looking directly into the camera and you have heavy eyes, ang tendency is not to wake everybody up, but look like you're going to sleep, okay? And alam naman natin, mahirap ng virtual, di ba? Because we're already separated, tapos mukha pang matutulog yung eyes. So we want our eyes to look lively, to look alive. All those lines are showing up with a beautiful mascara. And so use those liners that will really define your face. Again, lines are really very important when it comes to makeup. So tip number 3 is just put on a pop of color. And yes, use colors on your blush, on your lipstick. Today, I have a little on my eyes. Okay? And use that colors that will pop, but will not overwhelm. So, ayaw natin na pag on ang camera, mukha kang lipstick. Di ba? Hindi siya ganon. Dapat it blends with the whole of your face. It's not overwhelming. Just enough so that you have that presence on camera that you don't look so pale. Okay? So now I'd like to give you a tip also. It wasn't really part of the session, but it's very important to do face care because this is part of the pre-makeup routine. And I will be entertaining questions after this, but please make sure that you have a good routine because this is the best base for your makeup. I'll show you the advanced skincare regimen because I want everyone to understand that we really have to take care of the skin on our face. So we first start, my favorite products, and it's showing in the screen right now, is our Anew Reversalist. So this product is used for 35 pataas. Yes, 35 pataas na po ako. I can actually pass as the late 40s. Okay, hulaan na lang kung ano yung age. Hindi masyadong halata dahil sa Anew. So we have the cleanser which take away all the grime, all the dirt from your face. You use it in the morning and you use it at the night. You cleanse it with water and just use it while you're taking a bath. After you get out of the shower and after you do the cleansing, then you put on a toner. You can use the toner, the Anew Reversalist toner. It's a moisturizing toner, so it gives you moisture for your face. Use it with cotton, or you can use it on your hands. So you put it on your hands and you just rub it all over your face, and you actually feel the toner tightening your pores, and that's what we want to happen. Gusto natin i-tighten yung pores so we don't have all that dirt coming into the pore. And then this is a specialized, so this is a serum and it's very concentrated on the special needs of your skin. So this is what we call the Anew Reversalist Dual Face Serum. But at the end of our session, I am going to show you my personal favorite serum. So after you go to the serum, here are the next steps. The next steps is to address the parts of the face that you want to fix. Like, kanina I heard Mia, sabi niya, naku, pasensya na po, ganyan, may solusyon tayo dyan. And alam nyo naman, di ba, the lights, when there are lights up there, it goes down to your eyes, it looks like there's a shadow in your eye. So, and sometimes, even without the light, there is really a shadow. You can use your eye cream, Reversalist eye cream. So just put it on at the evening or at the night time, and this is the only product that you can use on the eyes. Don't use any other product around the eyes because it's very sensitive. And after those specialization, the serum and the eye, so you can skip those if you want, but I do not kasi I want to keep that healthy looking face and the freshly young skin, di ba? I want to keep that. You can go to your cream. So there's a night cream and there's a day cream, and you have to make sure that you're using the right one during the day because normally the day cream has the SPF or the sun protection you need, and your cells renew during the night when you're asleep, and that is why you need the night cream. If you are working, then you turn it around, di ba? Mas importante, you use the cream at that specific time that you need those creams. Okay? So I'd like to show you the other different ones that you can use. It really depends on what you want. Luminosity gives you a brighter glow in just 3 days. It is for all ages. Okay, it takes away all those dark spots and those discoloration on your face. Retroactive is ideal for 21. I love the fragrance of this product, and yung early dry lines in just 6 days, ini-erase niya. Para siyang eraser. Okay? And for 45 years old, then the ultimate. Firmer, smoother skin, 48 hours, you're done. And makikita mo talaga that the reduced talaga yung deep fine lines. And here is my favorite. So on the next slide, I'd like to introduce you the Anew Renewal Syrup. You may have heard Rufa Gutierrez using this, but it is an exemplary product. It's really second to none. It's called the Anew Renewal, and this is what it does. This is what this serum does. It actually, in just 7 days, takes away the fine lines. Your skin is firmer, it's smoother. You have that radiant glow when you look in the mirror. Parang, wow, ang pretty ko ngayon. What happened last night? Diba? Oy, oo nga pala, nag-Anew Renewal ako. And then, it gives your pores a minimized look. The skin is stronger and it's more resilient. So this is actually what happens. 100% of women showed results on multiple signs of aging. So go ahead to your branches. You can find Avon in these following SOCMEDs or social media. We are on Facebook. We are on Instagram. We are also on TikTok. And you can go to www.avon.ph and find out more about our makeup and find the branch that is nearest you. So there's a branch locator, and we'll be more than happy to share more of the tips from makeup and skincare. So remember, dear viewers, it goes hand in hand. Skincare and makeup go hand in hand, or else hindi maganda yung base ng makeup. So, wag kakalimutan yung skincare regimen because that's really very important. We have questions from our audience.
Hi, Ma'am Joy. Hinihintay natin na pumasok yung mga tanong nila, pero from amongst us here in the room, we were already like doing our own exchanges then, picking up from the things that you have been showing us. Thank you very much. Really very informative. And just really the basics of it all, no? Syempre, yan ay dapat may sipag factor tayo sa pag-aalaga dahil skincare should really be very consistent, no? Para, ayan, it exudes that healthy skin underneath, no? Sige, Ma'am Joy, ang dami mong na-share sa amin, pero I have a couple of questions lang. Have you always been into, I see that you have been with Avon for over 20 years now, pero hindi halata. Syempre, di ba? Mukhang bata pa rin. Pero how did you begin your career in, in cosmetic industries? Or, has it always been with Avon?
Yeah, actually, Mia, you will be surprised. I didn't really like makeup. So I'm the kind of girl who would comb her hair in the morning after the shower, get out of the room, and that's it. And after a while, you start to realize, when you go to like proms or you go to parties, you have makeup artists, and they transform your face, and you're like, wow, are those my eyes? Right? And then you ask, how did you do that? And then they just say, do you just play with your makeup? And so every time I would go to a mall, I love Body Shop actually, and I'm so happy that Body Shop is now our sister company. But they do the makeup, and you say, oh wow, I can look different. No? May bagay pala sa aking colors. I started with my favorite colors and then went onto that palette and then said, wow, I need something stronger. So I would go now for plums and mauves and go a little more adventurous. And then after a while, you realize that it really suits your mood. Doesn't mean you're sick, that you have to look sick. Diba? You want to look better. Yeah. So I started just really playing with makeup. And then I fell in love with Avon makeup, not just because of the makeup, but because what Avon stands for as a company. And so I stayed with them for 21 years.
Oo. Alam mo, Ma'am Joy, sa amin sa PCO training namin, we always, well, not always, but most of the time, Ma'am Bref is with us, no? She would share with our co-PCOs talaga, no, yung ibang mga activities ng Avon that really goes beyond, no, making those beauty products and focusing on how that brand, that company produces things that make us beautiful, no, also makes the environment beautiful as well. So, yan talaga, sinishare yan ni Ma'am Bref with us. Ayan. So, well, very, very good insight na parang from that, yung simple and really, hindi talaga, marami rin akong friends na hindi talaga mahilig mag-makeup, pero, di ba, yun nga nakaka-amaze, Ma'am Joy, no, how that really is a talent. So, would you say our audience can maybe explore then, no, yung pag doing this on themselves, and maybe pupunta ba sa Avon shops, Avon ladies, sa body shop store siguro, or sa mga department store, and just pick up some skills there?
Yeah, there are actually we have branches all over the Philippines, so they can go there. They can PM me if they have questions. We have free training for the Avon reps. What I love, Miss Me, about this company is every time you buy a product, you're actually putting food on people's tables. Because this is not like going to a grocery store or department store where you don't know who the earnings or the profit will go to. But each time you buy a lipstick, remember that may tumutubo doon na Avon representatives. and this is where they earn from, and literally Avon puts food on their tables. And so when talking about how do we experiment on makeup, I would suggest that you just start with the lines. Just go for, if there was one makeup that I cannot do without, it would be a foundation, a pressed powder, all the liners, the eyebrow pencil, the eyeliners, the mascara nga baka hindi pa masyado kasi minsan tamad din ako mag-mascara. But at least all the lines, and then that lipstick to give you that pop. And then afterwards, you can just try to put on more. Makikita mo naman when you're putting on too much, di ba? And if it's about colors naman, Miss Mia, just start with your favorite color. Just open your closet, see what colors are in your closet, and then start with those colors. So if it's...
Ang hirap na paano yun, ang wardrobe ko, puro itim.
I started that way also, Miss Mia. Pagtingin ko,
Oh.
bakit brown, yellow,
I
black?
know.
Oo, so pag ganon, you just go with the color you're most comfortable with. If you have those colors, ibig sabihin you like the neutrals. You like the browns, the greens. You want to stay on the safe side. But really, that's okay. Really, that's okay. You just see. And then after a while, you're going to put on that red dress and you're going to say, kulang yung makeup ko. Then you put on
I
a little
know.
red.
We all have to have that certain time, one day when you wear that beautiful red dress, no? Parang ganon.
Yeah, and then you say, oh, I want to try another color. And then you keep that lipstick and then you try another one. It's an investment and it's also a skill, yes. But it really doesn't have to be complicated. Complicated ang buhay natin, Miss Mia, just to complicate makeup.
Correct, agree. Sige, let's make it simple. Yung siguro, how can like easily, no, yung ma-achieve yung gandang pang-araw-araw. Oh, alam mo yun, Ma'am Joy. Some of them say, no, gandang pang-araw-araw lang. Ganyan. Pero 'di ba, siguro para sa mga busy na women co-PCOs namin and maybe other working women na talagang they cannot have any more time, no? I mean, time more than 10 minutes to be ready, no? Minsan sobrang indulgence na to have 15 minutes to prepare oneself. Pero paano pag konti yung time? Siguro tips siguro, Ma'am Joy.
Yeah, basically I cut the chase. Okay, in the morning, I take a shower, I do the cleansing while I'm in the shower. Dire-diretso naman po yun, di ba? You put on your shampoo, you go onto your face, you go onto your all over, and then you cleanse everything off, and then you get out of the shower, I take the toner, put it on my face with my fingers, let it dry off while I'm drying my hair, go outside, grab the serum, put the serum on, let it dry off, put my clothes on, put my cream on because I need that when I go out because there's the sun. Grab my foundation, my powder, and put on all those lines and put on lipstick, and that's it. Ganun lang siya. Ano lang siya?
Very routine and very basic of those things.
It's really just very basic because Miss Mia, I have 4 kids. I don't have a yaya. I have 3 dogs. my husband is in and out of Lucena, so I'm really more of a one-man woman show at home. But it doesn't give me the excuse to not put on something on my face so that I feel good, I feel confident.
Correct.
So
Agree.
it just really takes a lot of practice maybe, but just grab your foundation, just make sure your face is clean, grab that foundation, grab that powder, put on those lines, put on your lipsticks, and you're good to go.
Amazing,
And really,
amazing
Miss Mia,
tip.
invest.
Really very
Invest in
realistic.
good. Yeah, and invest in really good makeup because you don't want to go out, put even a little money in a makeup that it's not gonna last on your face or it's gonna smear on your mask, or maglagay ka ng mascara tapos maya tumutulo na siya dun, lumuluha ka na ng itim, di ba? You don't want that to happen. So just invest in good makeup and it won't go wrong. And just ask your Avon lady. And she
Oo,
can give you some help.
yes, kaya nga they undergo that training with Miss Joy so that they can effectively assist us and depending on our needs and the type of skin, no, may iba-iba talaga yan. And I think with a really wide range of products they have, I'm sure you can find something that would fit you. Ma'am Joy, siguro final question dito. What advice can you give to our audiences? 2022 na. Any specific advice for the on-the-go women na, well, nakita natin, we still have to wear those masks, no? Maganda yung tip dun kanina. But if you have something to add, go ahead, ma'am.
Yeah, Miss Mia, siguro before I leave, just be a blessing to anyone. Just go out there. It says, if there's a verse in the Bible that says, he who refreshes others will also be refreshed. So if when people look at you, you look refreshed and they have a negative outlook for the day and you give them a smile, they will smile back and you would have made a difference during the day. Just one day at a time. So whether Avon is inclusive, whether of race, gender, and color, and we do believe that each and every day you yourself can change lives. Each and every day. So I hope we were able to help you today and just go put on that makeup, put on that smile, feel good. Even when you don't feel good, just look good and it would already have made a very big difference.
And it exudes, no? It exudes. And alam nyo, sa ating mga audiences, sa rehearsals pa lang namin the past days with Ma'am Joy, immediately when she is on cam, there's just something that switches there, no? It's not the on-cam mode, but it's really that smile then. I think really the best asset then, is that sincerity and how you can communicate that with just everything that you have. And sa digital world, ito lang nakikita. So really just bring out that best in you using that small frame and a big beaming smile. Ma'am Joy, thank you very much. It's a pleasure having you with us this afternoon. Thank you also to Avon Products.